Hi, Atomba. How are you? Just getting everything all warmed up. Hello, Pan. I remember you guys. I know it's been forever since there's been a stream. So sorry for the delay, everyone. So let me go ahead and get things started. So, how is everyone? How have you guys been in the past, like, year and a half, maybe? It's been quite some time. I know that there were a few issues with the stream previously where I was gone. The main issue was that I did a little bit of a no no when it came to terms of service and ended up getting a um, long term ban. But I'm back now. I had to appeal quite a few times and um, pretty much promised to not be as risque as I have been in the past. So, how have you guys been? Faust, hello, welcome. So, how is everyone? Let me go ahead and going to show off the outfit a little bit at a time. So, let me go ahead. I did some modifications to the stream, so we should have some new Yep, so here is the outfit. I am wearing the Tactical Maid outfit by MoeFlavor. It is a wonderful little piece that I absolutely love. I am also wearing the Cyber Succubus bikini underneath, so you'll be able to see that if we get to the bit goal. Oh, that was actually, let's see here. Nah, oh, there are some things that are missing from that particular screen, so going to... Yep, as you can see, there's a bit goal and a sub goal. We don't have to reach any of these. They're more of just things to make me feel a little bit better about getting back to the stream, kind of hyping myself up and motivating myself to actually stream a little bit more often and frequently. So let me go ahead and add some stuff in here. So we need to add the chat features and the copyright, just so you guys can't claim that you're being me. So, welcome back, everyone. There we go. That should be a little bit better now. So now you can see the outfit, and as you can see, I'm kind of on a Marin Kitagawa kick, so you'll be able to see all sorts of different outfits with the particular character. So I also wanted to try to incorporate her into my stream as well as the emotes. So eventually you'll actually see me add some emotes that are going to be part of the sub bonus and whatnot. So you'll see me as Marin, probably going to do a PogChamp pose as well as various poll things. So there may actually be a literal poll that you can post up onto other people's streams if you wanted to sub. Again, no obligation. Times are tough. I know that the holidays just wrapped up and everyone has been, trying to recover from that, myself included. So there's no need to actually do anything there. And Faust, I completely agree. There are people that should not be subtly saying, oh, if you could, Faust, could you please maybe consider throwing me some bits? Because, one, that's a little bit gross, and two, that's, times are tough right now, and not everyone's going to be able to actually donate. And as you can tell, this top just has a mind of its own, so you'll probably see me adjusting this. Unfortunately, I'm not too terribly used to tube tops, so you'll see me futzing around with that from time to time. And let me go ahead and I'm all suited up. Let me get booted up. Not in terms of computing, obviously, but in terms of my pleasers. I absolutely love pleaser shoes. They are so comfy compared to other heels, so you can absolutely tell that heels are one of the things that I like because of the emotes that I have that feature me pretty much chucking a heel as Sailor Jupiter at the screen, as well as just the freestanding heel and the heel icon within my logo. So you'll see heels galore. And like I said, did a couple of modifications to the stream, so you'll see different mids as well as close-ups if you wanted to focus more on some other parts of the techniques for the pole. So sorry that I'm a little bit late compared to how I used to stream when I would normally come on at 3 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time and stream all the way till 7. I intended on doing that today, but life got a little bit away from me. I was updating some stuff for the stream and just ended up where I was quite a bit busy. Wanted to do a mini photo shoot as Marin. I do have appropriate attire underneath the Maid outfit, so anything that ends up being a flash is probably more of going to be on par with, say, Fillion or other VTubers like that. So I'm fully covered, and it's not an intentional, oh hey, check out my bits underneath my skirt. So, as you can see, the boots are on. So, let me, real quick, pop into a quick Jasmine. And probably, yep, need to adjust the range of camera just so I can show off the moves. Oh, you actually have Peko stuff. That is amazing. She is such a great creator, and thanks to one of my lovely mods, the wonderful Omanko Vivi, I've been exposed to some of her work, so... Alright, and it looks like there's a little bit of a whoopsie from earlier. Puzzler, thank you so much for the subscription. This is my wonderful analyst, friend, Kit Kat. She is such an amazing woman, and basically, she bullied me into getting back into streaming today. So she's the reason why I'm actually back here today instead of working on my pole comp piece. But as thanks for the subscription, I'll go ahead and let me think of a decent pose, and I will shout out your name. So if you wanted to clip it or screenshot it or anything like that, you absolutely can. But welcome to the stream. Welcome, Polecat. So as you can see, I love my boots. I'm wearing a lovely Maid outfit by MoeFlavor. I do have a succubus tail peeking out from underneath the skirt. So that is a hint of things to come if we do hit our bit goal. It's 690. So real quick, let me actually put on the horns for you, Kit Kat. Unfortunately, these horns did suffer the same fate as some of the other things from MoeFlavor where they ended up being broken, but it's just the headband that broke, so I did manage to securely glue them back together. So let me go ahead and think of a decent pose for you to do my shout out from. Let me think of something that's somewhat appropriate, but also somewhat, could do that. Let me just go for a basic Remy sit for you. Thank you, Kit Kat. And again, with my headwear being what it is, I may or may not have it on and off throughout the stream because I can't always show off all of the pole moves when I'm wearing them. So, let me, again, this pesky screen wants to vex me so. It ruins the illusion, guys. The illusion, the immersion is breaking. Bummer. Anyhow, let me also do another pose. Ikosa, thank you so much for the follow. But yes, let me do yet another pose for the wonderful puzzler. I wonder if this will puzzle you. And there went my mic pack. Again, the flashbangs are unintentional, but an unfortunate side effect of being a pole streamer. So I was with my parents over the holidays and part of New Year, and I was like, hey, I'm finally out of Twitch prison, since I kind of at one point alluded to the fact that I am a streamer. Did I tell them what my stream name is? No. Did I say that I was teaching pole? Yes. And then they were like, well, why don't you pole as, in dude mode? And I'm like, hello, I'm Trixie when I'm polling, so, no. Destroying my set. Hello, Hildish. Hello, welcome back. Yes, I have returned. Rumors of my passing were greatly exaggerated, as the wonderful Samuel Clemens, aka Mark Twain, was known to say. There we go, that's a little bit better. Or, wait, no. What did Mark Twain say? Rumors of my death were greatly exaggerated? Is that what I said? I don't know. Anyhow, does anyone have any questions about pole or cosplay? Because for those who are brand new to the stream, such as the wonderful Kit Kat, I'll go over my spiel, as well as Isoka, who just dropped that lovely follow. I'm Pole Trixie. I am a certified pole instructor, amateur cosplayer, and lifelong gamer. So at some point you'll see some variation of those. So I guess I'm a variety streamer, but I love hanging out in the pool section. I do have quite a few new outfits since my departure. So some of them include um, I do have Hooters uniforms that I ended up getting. Jen, welcome, welcome. Hello. Welcome to the Madhouse. All right. So, yes. Let me think of something. Oh, Umbra's thighs. Thank you so much for that, Kit Kat. All right. So, I have Hooters uniforms. I have lots of MoeFlavor outfits. If Jen and Faust remember, I do have the MoeFlavor Cybercat bikini. I also have the Succubus bikini that I'm currently wearing, and it is a bit goal. The goal is a bit of a meme. It's 690, so if we hit that today, fantastic. If not, that's okay as well. Um, also, we do have the sub goal. The lovely, lovely puzzler has decided to grace me with her wonderful donation to the goal. So thank you so much for that. Let's go ahead and change venues, shall we? I know that I'm a maid right now, but maybe we might want to end up in the pool section, just so we're not accused of being, shall we say, inappropriately categorized, since I'm not sure entirely if that is something that can cause problems, but obviously I don't want to have things go awry. So let's go ahead and let's go for some dreamy music. So yes, let me go ahead and play a quick ad just because want to make sure that we get rid of any pre-roll ads that people may run into. Let's see here. Oh, it looks like I may have accidentally run a ad already. So anyone that is back from that, thank you so much for your patience. Let me see how long. Okay, pre-roll is off for 20 minutes, which means it's maybe about 10 minutes ago that the pre-roll ran. I do have it set up where it will automatically end up pushing ads through every 30 minutes. So in that time frame, I'll take bio breaks, I'll wash my hands and make sure that I'm all grippy so I can actually grip the pole, and all sorts of other wonderful things in the meantime. So no one's really going to be missing out on too much. And also, if you don't want to have to suffer through a minute worth of an ad break, you can absolutely subscribe. But again, you'll probably hear me washing my hands, as well as filling up my Trixie cup with water, as well as other things, anytime that those ads are playing. So let's get down to brass tacks, as it were. Let me think of something to show off for you. So let's go ahead and switch over to the poll. And I do need to actually change things up where I've got the Stream Deck. I don't actually have a Stream Deck right now, but once I do eventually get one, I'll be able to use it for smoother transitions from scene to scene, so it's not going to be as busted. So, real quick, because KitKat has expressed some interest in trying out Poll eventually. Money is, money, but I'll be able to sort of show off some of the basic spins that she may be interested in learning or learning about. So, first spin that everyone's going to really learn is the um, roundabout. Next one's going to be the fireman and other variations therein. So, and it's not all just going to be spins and poses. I'll also show off some of the on pole movements that you may end up doing that will be more of um, sort of transitionary or go betweens that you can actually use when you're either thinking on the pole or if you're on the pole and you're tired and you need to take a breath, you'll be able to do that too. So, one of the real popular ones is going to be the body wave. And make sure that you're up on those toes. So, you'll see me in my heels. I'm actually on the toe box. So, we've got the claw, which is going to be the heel part. We've got the toe box. And you can also do all sorts of edge work. And anytime that any of the instructors at the studio that I go to say edge work, I'm always like, oh God, Taylor, you've edged me so long. But edge work just means playing more so with the edge of the heel rather than taking actual big steps. So, basic roundabout is going to be you'll have your top hand up in a baseball grip. Top hand is going to be the inside arm. Inside and outside arm and foot and leg are in relation to the pole. So whatever's closest is going to be the inside. Whatever's furthest away is going to be the outside. So you will grip it like a baseball bat. Now, one of the tricks that you can do when actually learning how to grip if you don't have firm grip strength is you actually want to kind of grip it at an angle rather than straight on horizontal. If you grip more at an angle, you'll be able to wrap your fingers more naturally for a more secure grip. And usually, after a while, it'll just become natural where instead of gripping the pole and ending up like this, you'll actually grip it and end up more at that angle. That's going to be safer for you. So inside hand up, outside hand across for your seat belt or safety belt. Also with the baseball grip, you do want your thumb wrapped around anytime that you're in the basic baseball grip. Or true grip, depending on how you want to call it. This is going to be a half bracket because this is half of the bracket. This is the full bracket. This is a different grip type, but half bracket, seatbelt on, inside foot plants. Again, you want to stay on your toes or maintain your toes and be on more of the foot pad. So step, swing that outside leg out, and take it around. So what that's going to look like on the other side is safety belt, inside plant, foot out, and around on the pole. Next is going to be the fireman. It's going to be the same exact half bracket. Now, instead of taking your outside foot and going all the way around and planting, we're actually going to wrap it around the pole. You can hook at the ankle, or if you're in sticky boots, like I am, you can hover. So, inside plant, wrap that foot around, and take that spin wherever you need to take it. Some people end up going down all the way to the floor with some of their spins. Some people end up recovering halfway through. Other people, their fireman spin is going to look more like this, where they're just up and then down. So that is going to be two of the more basic spins that you'll learn. Like I said, you will also learn the body wave. One of the ways that you can get a little bit more of an angle is by actually crossing your arms over so you can really pull your body in, you do want to lead with your head. You can throw in leg waves to make it a little bit more sassy. So, I'm not actually going to have my wrists crossed over, just so I have a little bit more space. And then you can take it into what's called the flamingo. And down. And the flamingo from another angle looks like this. You can also do stair steppers, where you're basically just walking legs back and forth and walking up and down the pole. Depending on your body type as well as your genetics, you may run into issues where bending at the waist isn't natural, or your center of gravity is different from other people who are trying or doing pole for quite some time. So with any and all body types, you will want to learn modifications that suit your body and suit your frame. Let me rehydrate real quick. The infamous Trixie Cup. And I did make sure to adjust my volume on my microphone, where I'm hitting the yellow more so than staying in the green, just to be sure that I was in a more audible range, because I do know that people previously had said that I was a little bit hard to hear last time that I streamed. It's been a while, so please forgive me for the scuffness from earlier. Oh no, I forgot to post in one of the many Discords that I'm part of. I also forgot to post in any Discord, really. And Faust, thank you so much for retweeting and letting the people that follow you, that follow me, that follow everyone else knows that we live. So, basic fireman, spin, the roundabout. So, I've also shown off the front hook previously. That was about a week or so ago. Let's see here. One of the other spins we can do. Trying to think of all of them that are going to be doable in the limited space that I'm currently in. I am working on moving in May. That's when our lease is up. So you may end up seeing me a little bit less frequently then, just while I move and transition things over there. But I am aiming on getting into a much larger place, so I won't be as cramped, and I'll be able to actually spread out. You'll not have as much scuff with the screens, so you may actually see me producing more content off the pole as well. So let's see here. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Oh, nice. Very nice. I know that everyone's in some stage of recovery nowadays from all sorts of different things right now. I know that Puzzler is recovering from an illness. I can see that now Jen is doing some recovery, possibly from some medical procedures. I know that Faust is currently recovering from financial obligations from the holidays, and that is perfectly okay for everyone and absolutely fine for other things. So, one of the more advanced things that you can sometimes see people do are, let's see here, we'll save that for later. If we do hit the outfit change goal, it's going to be um, pole assisted hands. No, I'm not stroking out. I'm just my tongue sometimes doesn't like working the way that it wants to, so I do end up having some weird word salad moments. We'll end up doing pole assisted headstands and handstands, as well as forearm stands, because those are going to be some things that the skirt absolutely would not survive, and I don't want to be accused of intentionally um, flash bombing the audience. And since we are at about the 5 minute mark for the pre roll to be off, I'm going to manually run a few minute ad to try to refresh that. So if you're subscribed, fantastic. If not, that's perfectly all right as well. Let me go ahead. I'll wash my hands and refresh my water. I'll be back in a few minutes, and I will see you lovely people when I return. All right, so we are about to be back, and for this, let me go ahead and get rebooted up. Reboot. So for my engineer analyst friend, the lovely Ms. Puzzler. Um, I'm getting rebooted, so that puts a whole new spin on the phrase. When I put my sassy boots back on. But that should settle up the pre-rolls for quite a while. And maybe one more in a little bit. Because it does look like, because of my later start, I may need to be a little bit more mindful of the timing. So yes, I do have an external lavalier microphone pack that I currently use. I also have a nicer microphone setup where I'll be able to do more of an ASMR style feel to it, because it is a much nicer microphone that is also set up for me to whisper sweet little nothings in your ears, in case you're into that. But yeah, let me think of some other things. There's the Asia, the inverts, all of those things where the skirt is going to be a little bit more impractical because of the way that it can potentially end up over my head. But let me do a quick pose that is going to be a minor flashbang, but it's not going to be a major one. I'll make sure to angle myself so it's a little bit more TOS friendly. So this is going to be the Apprentice. So I know Faust and Jen saw this, but just for anyone else that's curious about it, as well as the lovely Kit Kat. So want to make sure that you are gripping with your thigh grip. In this case, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I am wearing PVC. It is very sticky to the pole. And you are going to do a modified bracket grip. So bracket grip, the bottom hand is going to be different in that you have to have the trigger finger down. You're gripping the pole with the bottom three fingers and pointing down with your pointer finger. This helps protect and reinforce your wrist. This is what it would look like upside down. But you're going to do a baseball grip on the top hand. Want to make sure that it's fairly low so you can lean back into the Apprentice. You'll want to make sure that you've got thigh grip. Usually you'll want to make sure that it's on the upper part of your thigh. Some people even use a little bit of the booty grip. But again, because of the Maid outfit and the PVC, I'm going to be taking advantage of the sticky nature of the material. Also taking advantage of the numerous straps on the back of it. And want that trigger finger down, baseball grip on top. That is also called a Jamila, depending on which studio you go to. There are 1.5 million different names for all of the different pole moves. So you'll see me refer to some as roundabout. Other people call it a turnaround or turnabout. It really depends on the studio that you go to. Do have a book of pole moves and poses. Let's see what they actually call it. So level 1, this is so forward spin would be a forward attitude, mermaid back, let's see here, I have a somersault, a pirouette, backwards V, seat 1, grip, elbow stand, expanded parallel, stance on elbow, bend, chair spin, side leg. What the heck do they call basic spin? Fireman, gun spin. That is really weird. They don't have basic roundabout. But the other spins that they were showing that I was muttering my way through, one of them is going to be a forward attitude. So similar to the fireman spin, you're going to hook with that outside leg at the ankle. Thank you so much for the follow, Reddle. Yes, I do have the real basic little zombie guy running, but here is the this forward attitude, or is there's so many different names for so many different spins. Basically, it's going to be where you hook, very similar to the fireman. However, instead of bringing the inside leg up and behind the pole to help grip, you're actually going to stag it out. Could be a stag. Stag, yes, because the attitude spins are on our studio cards as level 2s, and they're considered a little bit more advanced because you're not going to be gripping with the ankle on the pole. So let me go ahead and show you a forward stag. Again, half bracket for that safety belt. A lot of these spins can be done one-handed, so you may see me, when actually performing them, going through with one hand, instead of using the half bracket, but that is going to be something that you'll want to use depending on your level of comfort on the pole. Again, while I am certified to instruct, this is by no means educational. This is more of informative of the actual fitness aspect of pole, where I demonstrate the moves, but I'm not necessarily going to instruct you on how to do it because I can't spot you and I can't keep you from splatting on the ground. However, if you are curious, you can absolutely find a studio. And thank you so much, the Apple Boom, for the follow. So let me go ahead and do the stag. And land it on those heels. So that is the forward stag. Is there a reverse stag? Is there? I don't think so. But the forward attitude, like I said, is not going to be where you're actually hooked onto the pole with that ankle. So that would look like this, where you're not actually on the pole. And looks like this from the other side. As you can probably tell, I am not left-handed, so a lot of my left-hand spins are going to be a little bit more choppy because unfortunately I don't practice what I preach and actually train both sides. However, streaming has actually made me practice both sides, so I do end up actually doing a lot of the moves on both sides. So you'll actually be able to see me do that and round out myself as more of a well-rounded polar instead of just Quagmire with the one beefy arm and then the normal everyday arm. So thank you so much for the new follows. Welcome, welcome. I'm Pole Trixie, certified pole instructor, amateur cosplayer, and lifelong gamer. So you will see some variation of those three things. I'm a bit of a variety streamer, but today we're primarily focusing on pole, just so I can show off to my engine nerd friend. So if anyone has any questions about pole, or if they have any questions about my journey as a cosplayer, or anything about gaming, please, please, please don't be afraid to ask. I don't bite. At least I try not to, unless you beg me, and I may start charging people for me to bite them. Hmm. Hmm. That could be one way. So, if anyone does not um, follow me on my social medias, feel free to. I'm Poltrixie on Insta, I'm Poltrixie on Twitter, um, because I do have a lot of friends and associates that are SWs. You will see me kind of being a little bit horny on Main, so please forgive me there, but you'll be able to catch up on different things here and there. And let's see here. Oh, Vivi just made tadpoles. So, one of my lovely mods is the wonderful Omanko Vivi. She is a streamer here as well, Sucky Butt Vivi. And she is such a lovely, lovely, lovely person. She's lately been getting into Minecraft. It's been forever since I've been in the mines. You would think that if this were the 1800s, an Asian woman would be shoved into the mines, no problem. Little bit of historical humor, and if I were Irish, I'd be working on the railroad. But let me go ahead and can't do a shout out there. That's unfortunate. So, let me find her name so I can actually shout her out. There we go. Okay, so that is her. And let's go ahead and pop this in chat. There we go. Vivi is such such a lovely, lovely person. Like I said, she's one of my mods, so stay on her good side and you won't get the ban heal. The ban heal is going to look like this, where... Oh, wait, that's right. I wasn't Sailor Jupiter when I was doing the ban heal. I was Samus. So, there I am, chucking a heal at your head to basically tell you to stop being so weird, champ. So, let me think of something to do in terms of what else I might be able to show off poll-wise. Let us consult the book. So unfortunately, one of the many, many, many trials and tribulations of being a pole instructor is going to be the fact that you don't always have a solid curriculum lined up whenever you start a class. Sometimes you end up freestyling it, and it can turn out okay in a lot of instances. So let's see here. Okay, and it looks like what I was showing off as the stag spin, they call a sand spin in the Pole Dance WoW catalog. Not sponsored, just in case you wanted to check out the book, you absolutely can. It is a wonderful little resource for doing pole things. Ooh, Russian Split. That's a level 7 move, and right now, kind of showing off the level 1 pieces. Let's see here. Pencil, Grip of Choice, that is... Really? Side Saddle, Superman, or Sunrise. They call a level 4. Well, then again, their levels go all the way up to level 10. Ugh. They have... Ugh. Some very, very, very interesting moves that are very, very, very complex and quite, yeah. Heal on the pole for that. So parallel is going to be the call. So just to show off some of the moves that I don't actually have because of the level of flexibility, one of these is going to be a variation of the Rainbow Marchenko. So that guy right there, where she's... Yeah. That is a level 10 move. The Illusionist is a variation of what we call the Titanic. So, Superman one side is going to be the Sunrise that I showed off last stream that I was here. You start out in a genie. Then make sure that you've got nice grip on that bottom leg. And you take that top leg off to go into a side saddle or straddle or sunrise, depending on what you want to call it. So that is one of the moves that sounded maybe a little bit spooky. One of the others is going to be a Cupid. That is going to be a little bit more difficult to get into while wearing heels, mainly because with the Cupid, you want to actually push with your foot against the pole, and obviously you don't want to do that with your toe box because, well, oof. So the Cupid variation is going to be with the ankle along the side of the pole. So this is not going to be a true Cupid. True Cupid, or, well, hands-free Cupid, is something that you can do. Some people do a Cupid where they end up still holding onto the pole, which is the variation that I'm going to show off real quick. And sorry, Twitch gods, for the flashbang. That was not my intent. But that is the Cupid, or a variation thereof. Whew. And one of the unfortunate side effects of wearing my wonderful, wonderful sticky heels is that PVC just doesn't breathe, guys. I'm not going to be able to wear them without having to rehydrate every so often. Whew. So that was that. That was that. Gisela, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, lovely polecat. I'm Pole Trixie, certified pole instructor, amateur cosplayer, lifelong gamer, and you'll see some variety therein of that. But for coming on in and saying hello, I'll go ahead and show off one of the more simple moves. Let's see here. There is the gun spin, backward horse spin, bold, side slip, swing. I'll go ahead and do a, let's see here, just a general seat for you. So, Gisela, Applebloom, if you're still here, any of the other folks that decided to be wonderful people and give me a follow, this sit is for you. And also that flashbang's for you, Miss Puzzler. And there we go, just a quick little sequence based on some of the moves that I've shown off earlier today. If you are curious, you're new to the follow, I do have a YouTube channel where my VODs are going to live. Mainly because last time that I was here, and pretty much every time that I've been here, anytime that I've gotten one of my lovely little banhammers from the Twitch gods, it has been a result of a VOD being flagged, so you'll be able to see them on my YouTube channel. I'm not cool enough with 1,000 subscribers, so I don't have a custom link, so it's not going to be youtube.com/poletrixie. But if you search for Poletrixie, you should be able to see me there. This VOD will get edited down to sort of show off the pole moves primarily, rather than me blathering on and on. I need to start editing more, which means I need to get a little bit more comfortable with listening to my own voice whenever I'm doing the editing. Which means, obviously, something that I'm sure Miss Puzzler and Miss Jen can also attest to is girl voice training. It is absolutely terrifying, and no training, only girl voice. For the no fetch, only throw meme. But yes, this top is giving me such trouble. Fortunately, though, I am double, triple wrapped for your protection and for freshness, to keep everything contained and keep things from popping out inappropriately. However, I do actually need to have a certain level of exposure when it comes to the level of skin that I show, which is why I mainly hang out in the pool section, because if I don't have the right amount of thigh grip or booty grip, I'm not going to be able to show off some of the more advanced moves. Now, this Maid outfit obviously is going to restrict some of my ability to do some of the moves to be able to actually show things off, but that is why we have the bit goal, which is still 690. Again, bit of a meme, but no one is under any obligation to meet that, because, I mean, that is just something that I have to kind of make myself get back into streaming and keep going. So, one of the other moves that you can go into from that genie is what's going to be called a martini or a Q-sit. So, and you'll actually see me do Apple Boom. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. So, the genie is going to be that pose that I used to get into the sunrise previously, but you'll see once I'm here, if I pull up, I can actually, if I'm a little bit more grippy on my elbow, be able to actually hang and pull up my leg to actually hold in that martini glass pose. Again, so many different names for so many different moves. Some people call that the martini. Other people call a particular spin the martini. So martini spin, as our studio teaches it, is going to be very similar to that fireman and that stag spin where you hook at the ankle with that outside leg. However, with the martini spin, the difference is you're going to lift your inside leg straight out to sort of give the appearance of, well, a martini from a certain angle. From a certain point of view, if you wanted to be more of Sir Alec Guinness. So, inside plant. Some people call that the gun spin. I saw that in the catalog earlier. And that looks like this from the other side. And that sort of flourish at the end is an in-plant, or no, that's an outside plant pirouette. No, in-plant pirouette. Duh. So, one of the other moves that can be used sort of as a transitionary move, or again, when you need time to think, is going to be the pirouettes. You've seen me do them a few times without breaking them down. Basically, the first one is the outside pirouette. So, outside plants, you're going to actually put the back of your hand against the pole. You're going to slap with the bottom hand and lift that inside leg in the pirouette. The outplant pirouette, which is what you just saw me do from the martini spin, is going to be inside plant. You're going to serve a tray of food for your wonderful, wonderful patrons. And then pirouette by passéing. Sorry, it's passé when you lift just one leg up in that sort of flamingo-like pose. Going to passe the outside when you do the in-plant pirouette. So inside serving tray. And it's going to look like this on the other side. And as I said, you can use them as transitions from different moves. So roundabout, outplant pirouette, because the outplant ends up from your roundabout spin ending. So you'll see outside, 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 outside plant. There we go. And like I said, eventually, hopefully, we will end up with a little bit more of a wider space for me to actually pull in, so I won't be running into the background as much. Now, it does look like it's about that time again. If you're not subscribed, no need to be. You're not missing anything aside from the wonderful emotes during the stream, but it does also cut down on your ads. I'm going to run a quick one to get rid of the pre-rolls, and maybe one more after this to be able to get the stream all the way to the end of the session today. So, going to run that real quick. I will return. I will have my hands washed. I will be rehydrating with my lovely Trixie Cup. And I will see you guys in about 3 minutes. So, I was thinking maybe, just maybe, if if I ask nicely enough, maybe the wonderfully, wonderfully generous Miss Puzzler would be able to maybe give me a few bits toward my goal. Um, I absolutely want to show off my lovely succubus outfit just so we can have a little bit more pizzazz and spice added to the stream. So, if anyone in chat wants to maybe help out, even just one itty bitty bit, I'd really, really love it. And you guys get to see a brand new costume that's not going to take forever for me to show off because I'm wearing it under my dress. So, oh, Roberto Ferrari, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, you want a level 1 spin? Okay. Let me go ahead and show that off while we... Please, Mommy. Please, Miss Kit Kat. Won't you please give me a few biddies? Please? In the meantime, I'm gonna show off a level 1 spin. And for you, the lovely Roberto Ferrari, I'm going to show off the back hook spin. Not going to break it down, just going to do it. And that little flare at the end was just a little bit of extra pizzazz. So those are what your channel points can get you, where I'll actually just do a spin. I'll also say your name if you know what that might entail. But there we go. Thank you so much, Roberto. I really appreciate the channel point redeem. Tried to do it on the other side, but I done goofed. There we go for that. And as you can see, I don't actually have my boots on right now. Needed to cool off a little bit during my brief intermission. Hammers, thank you so much for the follow. My outfit just wants to be complicated, doesn't it? So I'm Pole Trixie, certified pole instructor, amateur cosplayer, and lifelong gamer. You'll see some variety of that throughout my streams. Oh, and Hammers, thank you so much for the channel point redeem. Let me think of a different move. We are going to do the Jasmine Spin. There we go. For that. That might be more of a level 1.5, level 2, but it's been a while since I've actually looked at the cards. If I were to use the book, we'd have a lot of different moves that I could do. Expanded Parallel, which if you follow me on Twitter, that's going to be one of the poses that I like doing just because of the seat that it's in. So, interesting. Pin, wide grip, spin. So that is going to be okay, a move that you end up, you can do it on static, you can do it on spin, but it's going to be what we call a pike in our studio, where you're going to actually have your legs both kind of at the ankles on the pole, technically level 1, I guess. But you wouldn't really see it used that often in an intro course. There's only going to be like 4 spins that you'll see during a pole intro. You'll see the roundabout, the fireman, the mermaid, and maybe one of the back hooks. Oh, hey, we have some spam. So you get a 10-minute timeout in case that was a more legitimate viewer that wanted to actually chat and interact. But if you spam again, I will absolutely end up throwing the ban heal at you, and you won't be able to come back. So let's see here. The wide grip pin, or as we call it at our studio, the pike spin. So where again, your legs are piked and you're at the pole with both ankles. Sometimes you may see me not point my damn toes, and for that, I am sorry. I am only human. It is one of the things that vexes me so, where I don't always have the best pointed toes and pretty pose that you may expect from other polars. But the stream is really to kind of help me get more into at-home practice, so there we go. Hello, NP Arrow. Welcome, welcome. First time chatter, and let me think of something cool to show off for you. So, oh, you can also do a pin spin with a different grip variation, but that looks a little bit boring. So let's go ahead and one of the other moves you can take from a pirouette. I'll do a brief sequence. So roundabout, pirouette is a bit of a drop. So there you go there. And for anyone that really cares about it, pretty much any pronoun, because I don't know who I am or what I am anymore. I'm Trixie. Trixie's Trixie. They, them, she, he, whatever you feel like calling me, that is perfectly okay with me. Kind of trans, kind of not. I'm really on the fence about it, so if that kind of squicks you out, not going to continue talking about it and saying, oh, guys, I was really thinking about HRT, since this isn't really the place that I would like to proselytize about that or really debate about it or anything like that. You people do you, I'll do me, and I'm just here to show off my pole tricks, because I'm Pole Trixie. So here we go for UNP Arrow, a fan kick for you, but I'll minimize the flashbang. Obviously, if we hit that bitty goal of 656 at this point, or 686 at this point, because we have 4 bits. Spitsies! Welcome, welcome! You can call me King. That's fine, that's fine. I'll be on for another little while. I may actually extend the stream. Normally I'm only on until about 7 o'clock on Wednesdays through Saturdays, but today, because it has been a while, I'll probably Your king demands. Your king demands a boon. So, obviously, I can do different voices if you wanted me to do a more deeper and commanding voice, just in case you wanted that, Arrow. I don't know, and frankly, you do you, boo. Um, but yes. Um, no worries, Spitsies. Drive safe. Do not be distracted by me flashbanging the entire stream. And flashbangs are something that you may be familiar with if you follow Filion. But Spitsies is another one of my wonderful, wonderful mod team. So you guys be on your best behavior. I recently unbanned a bunch of people that I had banned previously in the past year. So just be aware we may have some recurring people, Spitsies, but because it has been over a year, they might have mellowed out. And a lot of them did put in an appeal, and one of them, it was a genuine engineering concern where they were concerned that the pole was going to fall, not that my fat moo cow butt was about to wreck the actual pole. But that was something from a while ago. Let me think here. And I do need to make some adjustments with the amount of color correction that's actually baked into the stream. I'll work on a lot of this stuff later on. But it looks like my general appeal to the wonderful Ms. Puzzler has fallen on deaf ears, so what I'm going to do is, real quick, go off screen and give you guys a little bit of a preview for the succubus outfit that I happen to be wearing. Don't worry, you won't actually hear or see anything completely off-putting. So let me go ahead and mute myself. As I think if anyone remembers like the 90s, one of the Mike Myers skits, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. All right. So again, I have double, triple, quadruple um, securities in place for various wardrobe mishaps that may happen. So, but I will still be moving somewhat more carefully in regards to what may or may not happen. So, no super crazy advanced tricks for you people, unfortunately, because again, outfit permitting, some things are a little bit less secure in terms of what I can and cannot do. I need to actually probably make some bottoms that would be a little bit more secure for various reasons. So, and again, unfortunately, if you're brand new to the stream and just coming in, my VODs will not be published here, but you can find them on my YouTube. Again, not cool enough to have a cool link like a lot of people have with the youtube.com/PullTrixie, but this is my Cyber Succubus outfit. As you can see, I got horns, mama. I got horns. And I, obviously, because I love wearing my boots, decided to wear them with it. And as you may or may not have seen me playing with the little doodly bits from the Maid outfit, you'll probably also see me play with these. Mainly because, ooh, dangly bits, I feel like I'm a 90s raver kid. Yes, I grew up during that time. No, I did not have the raver pants. Also, got a little tiny tail. So let me think of a slightly more advanced move that I was not able to get into because of the Maid outfit being a little bit in the way, but that isn't going to spill out any of the bits. So, yes. Oh, Jen. If you ever watched Harvey Birdman, what the chief would say, ha ha, dangly bits. So that is something that I used to joke about with a bunch of my friends. Holy crow, that was before I was married. And no, I'm not married anymore. Unfortunately, things didn't work out. Trixie has to stand alone. So, let's see here. Try that again, so I can actually grab the book. So, butterfly from a split grip. Okay. Yes, dangly bits on outfits are amazing. You can play with them, you can dance with them, you can be like, ooh. But there we go there. Attitude outside heel on the pole. That was what we called the stag. Pendulum is going to be a prep for that. Okay. One of the things that I did say I was going to do was a handstand. Or, in this case, it's going to be a forearm stand. Let me get my horns off because you'll see why. One of the things that you can do for pole is pole-assisted headstands, handstands, and in this case, forearm stands. So you'll actually see me grip the base of the pole. Both arms are going to be football grip. I'm going to be leaning down on my forearms and then just kicking up. So you'll also see why I wanted to have on a different outfit when I was actually showing off the move versus the Maid outfit that had the skirt, because that would have ended up bad. Yanjarl, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm Pole Trixie, certified pole instructor, amateur cosplayer, and lifelong gamer. You'll see some variety of that throughout the streams. So, as you can see, you can get into all sorts of different shapes. You can even do a bow and arrow. Sort of a split. And in my case, kind of walk it down. There we go. And that, again, was one of the not really more advanced moves, but one of the more outfit restrictive moves, because I didn't want to be accused of deliberately flashing you guys the bits and the goods, with the skirt ending up pretty much around my shoulders. So there we go there. And also, again, even though we didn't meet the goal, I was feeling a little bit hot, so wanted to show off the succubus outfit. Whew. Speaking of hot, this wonderful set is by MoeFlavor. It is their Cyber Succubus outfit. It is a gift from the wonderful, wonderful me. I do have like places where you can donate or get outfits. I haven't updated any of the outfits that I want from MoeFlavor, unfortunately, because, well, I kind of have all of them now. But this is one of the wonderful ones that you'll see me wearing from time to time. Again, one of the reasons why I wear such scandalous outfits is because I need to be able to grip onto the pole with the side of my body. I also need side grip, so as you can see here, bit of a cutout, so I'll be able to grip there. You'll see booty grip is needed as well. So there we go there. Whew. And anyone fresh to the stream, welcome, welcome. Any questions about pole, cosplay, anime, gaming, anything like that, please, please, please feel free to inquire. Whew. And this is why I would like to move into a more spacious area eventually, because that was wholly preventable. All right, so looks like my general appeal ASMR crooning to the lovely, lovely Mama Kit Kat didn't work out. So I'm really sorry about that, but, well, you know me. Sultry little succubus that I am, I just had to show off my outfit, even though we didn't meet that requirement, so... Well, I guess technically it wasn't me giving away the, cow when the milk is free, or whatever that old-timey phrase is. Since the wonderful, wonderful Miss Puzzler did grace me with a sub, and it has been a hot minute since I've actually had any subs, mainly because, well, banning. Whew. let me actually give a shout out to the lovely Miss Spitfire. I completely forgot to do that, mainly because I was stuck on a pole, and then, oh, I really want to show off my outfit. So let me go ahead and shout you out. There we go. Looks like previously Spitfire, Miss Spitsies, was playing Fall Guys. That is a wonderful game, and also she is a wonderful, wonderful person, fellow streamer, and the missus to a wonderful, wonderful streamer as well, the great dragon himself, Mr. Noglek. Between them, they were wonderful people that welcomed me into the streaming community. So, between them, Miss Carly Kulzer, the Tequila Queen herself, as well as many, many, many other people, I was able to come into streaming and sort of find my niche a little bit with being able to cosplay, show off my pole tricks, and also just really enjoy the general vibe of streaming. So go check her out. Check out Noglek. Check out Carly. Check out Miss Vivi. Check out, well, absolutely everyone. They're great people. I'm kind of unique amongst them, where I'm the I'm the slightly more risque of them all. I mean, aside from the Gerald towel runs that Noglek played a while ago when playing through The Witcher, where Gerald was actually just wearing a towel. Not Noglek, but the Witcher himself was only wearing the towel. Any doodle. Yeah, I'm the crazy one that does the pool stuff amongst our wonderful, lovely community that we have going on. Whew. Thinking of some other pole moves to do, and also looking at the timer ticking down on that pre-roll being turned off. So I may actually run one final ad for the evening of my own volition, and then I will return. Yeah, so if you're not subscribed, you can hop away for about a minute, hang out for a minute, use either a sub, use like Twitch Ultra, Twitch Prime, Twitch something, or some other means, even ad blockers, I guess, to be able to hang out. Again, I don't really do anything too terribly interesting during the intermissions. Usually I'm just washing my hands or just kind of hanging out. But I will see you lovely people in about 3 minutes, and then we will see this stream out through the end. Alrighty then, welcome back. So I am back on the headset mic. So anyone that's going to be able to trickle in now that the pre-roll ads are turned off. Again, I know that ads are annoying, guys. Kind of a necessary evil. Either you're going to see ads when you come into the stream, or you're going to see ads at some point during the stream. And again, I don't do anything too terribly interesting during those ones, in between. But welcome. Just kind of making it a little bit more convenient for people who may not be able to currently subscribe, or may not be interested in subscribing, or paying for like Twitch Ultra Prime Super Duper Mega Ultra Super Mega Death Christ 3000 2.0 beta. If anyone's familiar with the AVGN, that's a bit of a deep cut. But let me go ahead and let's find some music. Going to Epidemic. So, just so everyone's aware, the music that I use is from Epidemic, just because I know that it's not going to end up with me getting like DMCA'd or anything like that, because I've been paying for a subscription for pretty much as long as I've been streaming, even during that intermission when I didn't stream. So let's go ahead and look up. Let's go ahead and go for some rock. Trying to think of a good couple of tricks. Dancing around, and also thinking, where is my hairbrush? Because my hair is a mess. And because it is no longer a technical flashbang, should be able to do fan kicks without being accused of upskirt flashing, or like I said, flashbangs. And horns are the cure. So fan kick is going to be one of the things that you can do or see during warm-ups. That's fantastic, Jen. That is wonderful that you can finally need to use a brush and think, oh gosh. So, here we go for a fan kick. Again, kind of trying to plan out the best range of motion for the actual moves, because I'm like, well, I could kick that, I could end up kicking that, I could end up kicking that. But here we go. There you go. And horns off. I'm going to do a quick invert. So again, one of the things that you'll eventually start doing if you do get into pole is you do need to work on climbing, which, because of the limited space of my streaming space, is a little bit problematic in regard to the amount of climbs that I can actually do, as well as the, you know, other things, such as general stream space to be able to be seen when I'm actually doing the climbing. So real quick, going to do a climb, then I'm going to show off an invert. I'll do an aerial invert just so you guys can see what that looks like, and then kind of break things down, but this is the climb. Again, climbing is something that you want to really work on. Even starting from level 1, you do want to do climbing drills. Some people do both hands up, but at our studio, we do the forearm push to be able to climb. And I ran out of space. Now I can't do an aerial invert. No! I wanted to aerially invert. Sad panda. But what a basic invert is going to look like is this. Oh, that's why my tail seems so short. It's actually going through the bikini. Why, oh why, do I dress myself in the dark? Clearly I dress myself in the dark. I just realized I'm dressed like a succubus and I just did the sign of the cross. All right. And again, everything is super self-contained, so even if my top decided that it wanted to move, I've got a second top underneath it. Woo! All right. And since, oddly enough, we are kind of dying down, I think I am actually going to call it at 7. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out with me. Absolutely love every single one of you guys. Again, just kind of fading energy-wise. I did have a basic Bish star schmucks, so I enjoyed one of those, but right now, because I do have work in about an hour, I'm probably going to be popping off. You guys will be able to catch this. I'll edit it down just so it's the, again, more of the poll related things than the actual me chatting and blathering on and on when I post it to YouTube. Poltrixie, pretty much everywhere. There's no crazy underscores, no dots, just Poltrixie all over the place. So, let me actually... It's going to be that. Announcements. Let's move that up just so you guys can see Poltrixie. But fabulous shout outs to the wonderful Shia Tempari, Miss Jen, the Puzzler 995, I believe. Wonderful Spitsies, Faust, Archmajor Faust. Whew. Yep. Puzzler 995, the Apple Boom, and all the others. Just trying to shout out the people that I saw, throw out something in chat. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. You'll be able to see some of the stream highlights later on my YouTube. Probably give it about a day because, you know, exclusivity. And thank you all so much. And I will catch you polecats later.